Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba. And he was quick to react.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
Maradona. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Maradona. Chance to finish. Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. Schneider. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Oh, played right into his path. Brilliantly cut out. Costa Curta. Schneider. Maradona. And claimed it back swiftly. Played back. Oh, he's found him, and the finish! Yes, it's there! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level...
There's the shot! We've got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has a big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance here to counter. And it's half-time here. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's in here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Darwin. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
Nunez! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's a sharp pass. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Batistuta. Picked out brilliantly. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
He'll fancy himself from here. Maradona! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Schneider, Cannavaro, Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played back in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, there's a probing ball. He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. And Shevchenko! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but...
Speculative strike. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's their second corner of the game. Drogba tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Belts one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shevchenko! Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Modric. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Great hit! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Vardiol. Doué. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open.
That could spell... He's had a hit! And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's one-on-one! Real chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted. Davids does well to stand firm and defend it. Nicely weighted ball. Maradona. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Davids. Doué. Baresi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice ball and shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
2 added minutes.
And here's a chance! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Guardiola. Conte.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now the finish! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
A case now of complete control. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Salah. Now it's Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Chance! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Madrid are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, and he's through the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's lofted through here. Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looks to clip it forward. Davids. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. He's played him through. Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe, can he put it away? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Shapes to shoot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Belletti. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great ball if he can get there. That's been cut out. Well played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Danger averted for now. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute name. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And no, that was never going to make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And shifted it to the flank. Mbappe is flagged offside. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Maradona. Lovely ball. And Shevchenko! Maradona! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe, he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get rid. And that has left him in a heap. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, important interception. Look at this decent hit! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's gone for a throw-in. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? He's through here. Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Eto'o tries a shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter...
Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid grab a... Can he finish? He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tight.
Chance to finish. And that was very necessary. Pass is just off target. Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's picked his way through. He's having a go. Oh, impressive strike.
There will be 5
Well
minutes
timed,
added
excellent
time.
interception. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta cuts it out. No way through. Well read, nice interception. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Batistuta. Shevchenko gets through on his own.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Rivaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Owen! Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, super ball! Shevchenko is on his own. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Luis Garcia. And they're back on the ball again. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rivaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Right, Shevchenko! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. It's Schneider. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think that's offside, yes it is. Maldini.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he welcomes it in. Rivaldo. Luis Garcia. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Costa Curta. Nicely spread. Haaland. Some resolute defending there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Messi. And here's Haaland. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Good read, needed to be. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. Owen. Cannavaro with the clearance. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta clears it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they...
And Shevchenko! They are rampant! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
A case now of complete control. And that's gone loose. Now it's Luis Garcia. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He can get that clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Belletti. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Shevchenko just could not help himself, could he? 3... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down...
Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been won straight back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta. Belletti. Oh, this looks sharp. And the keeper takes decisive action. And they've got rid. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's just beyond his reach. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Shevchenko. It's run loose here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's beaten the last man. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now he's off and running. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he thumps it clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Timber. Out of play for a throw. Timber.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Rivaldo. Pinches it off him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been in the
Serginho. It's Saka. Bellingham. Drilled in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully. There could be trouble here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Saka.
That's good play from him.
Saka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Passes short and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, that was vital. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shevchenko. Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No foul, says the referee. In with the challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Saka.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now that's well seen too. And that will be it. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Mbappe! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goals...
He gets big! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh no, that was never good. Oh, they could be caught out here. Belletti. Batistuta. Pass is just off target.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got away. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Rivaldo! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo is fouled. Great chance here to level it up. He'll fancy himself from here. Shevchenko! He went for the curler. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Now it's Messi. Belletti.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Belletti. And Darren Fletcher. Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. That's a little off target. He's played him through. There's the hit! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And that has put paid to that. Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rivaldo. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Snyder. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it. Batistuta! Rice. And now the hit! Swept in. And that should get the job done. And here's a chance. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Referee's given a throw. Cannavaro. And it's Rivaldo. Haaland! Header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chance for the header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta. Can he latch on to this? Cleared without hesitation. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is...
It's Rivaldo! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Erling Haaland. Number 5, Mbappe. Number 8, Rivaldo.
No way through.
On the field,
Shevchenko!
Number 7, Vinicius.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 21,
Messi. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Darren Fletcher, and it's Neymar. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no, and he's managed to get free. Cavani! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away. He's going for goal!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Back into the middle. Bayer can pick that up. And time is up. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
With the owner of
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, what a climb! Now it's Shevchenko. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham, and Beckham! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice spots it and intercepts. That is a great ball. Cannavaro. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Serginho. Real chance! We've got a goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
Big header! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Here we go again, then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That could... Has a goal! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And he's let fly! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Schneider. Rice. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That looks a good ball through. David Villa. Face to face with the keeper, and the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up, and threatening to pull clear! The invitation was clear, was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's...
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham gets it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Batistuta. Bastoni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Schneider. And that could set him on his way. Shevchenko. There will be 4 extra minutes. Cafu. Oh, it's come loose. And Adams. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one.